What's up guys, Aussie Legend here. Guys, we'll be talking about, is DayZ still worth to play in 2020 right now? Pretty good topic to talk about, guys. The video in the background that you're seeing right now was recorded live on YouTube, guys. Make sure you subscribe and turn the bell notification on to make sure you can get some good clips. Well, yeah. Anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video. Guys, first topic we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, DayZ pricing. We all know the pricing is worth it to the point of, is DayZ a good game? My opinion. This is all my opinion. I haven't gotten the communities or do whatever. So in my own opinion, right now, last time I paid for DayZ, it was like $55 or $50 AUD. Now it's $75. Now, some of you might be thinking, yeah, $75 for a game that's a bit buggy. We will be getting to that discussion talking about bugs in a second, guys. But right now we're talking about pricing. So, $75, you get a game that's a survival-based simulated survival. You loot up, survive in any means necessary for as long as you can. And anything can happen, at all. You could run over a landmine, you could die. You could die to someone camping in a goddamn police building. That's happened to me, and it hurts. But, with the massive community that's rapidly growing on PC, Xbox, and PS4, DayZ is still a beautiful game. Bohemia, if you ever watch this video, great game. All the creators, developers, even the owner, shout out to you guys. These guys have just made a perfect game for console. A game that we've never seen like this before, or I haven't seen before. Next topic, bugs. Now, at the current state of the game right now, as of 1.07, we're at the latest version that we're at right now. There are quite a few bugs that I have not died to yet, but I have seen in community posts on Facebook, Discord communities. I've seen those rapid posts talking about, the Harry Potter cars and desync. Desync is the main issue that causes server lags and majority of all the problems. It's desync within the game. Now, somebody thinking, what the hell is desync? Basically, desync is between you and the server connection. So let's say you got into a PvP fight and you see someone running around a corner having their fists up, angling, but then you die to them. And you'd be thinking, he had no gun in his hand, so how did he die? So basically, that's desync. So yeah, that's desync. It is a serious topic. It is pretty stupid sometimes. But yeah, the bugs at the moment, it is pretty okay in my standards. Like, I have died to a few disgusting vehicle bugs which really triggered me. But hey, everyone has their own experience in DayZ. DayZ is a unique experience game to play. Next topic, modding. So at the moment we did receive the modding for consoles. Most people on PC will be thinking it's not modding, other people have the same difference. But hey, you're going into game files, modifying it, changing how many certain things spawn. Is that modding? Yes it is, to my eyes and standards. So at the moment we do not have access to the initial .c file, which is a file that you can mainly use to control how you can spawn in game. So at the moment, if you die and you go to the coast, you'll be given a variety of items. That is all controlled through the initial .c file. We don't have that yet. But apparently, it has been confirmed by DayZ devs that we will be receiving the initial .c file. They say not in 1.08, but we will most likely get it in 1.09. But yeah, for the files, you can dig through the files. I can have the link in the description to some files and you can see everything in the game. Spawn them in, whatnot, mess around if you have a private server. This can only be done if you own a private server on nitrado.net. You can go down and purchase a game server, pretty cheap, 10 slots, 20 slots, all the way up to 200 slots. So, pretty good. But if you want those high servers with performance and that, make sure you got some deep pockets. Because I did some research and oof, about $3,000 for a 200 slot server with max performance. Yeah, you gotta make sure you got deep pockets for that. Now, overall, like, I'm still trying to think what other stuff to talk about with DayZ. With the new expansions as well. You got the 2 expansions. You got the standalone, which is your main map that you get when you first play DayZ, which is Chernarus. But when DayZ first came out, it was maybe a month or 2 months after, maybe a year I think actually, that they brought out a new map called Livonia. Livonia is more of a focused survival map where it focuses you to survive off the wild rather than getting canned food or anything. So the Livonia challenges your survival techniques. So if you're looking to buy Livonia, go to your Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, or even the Steam website and you'll be able to see it there. It's a decent map, very green, very beautiful. But yes, it is very challenging. It rains really a lot. But yeah, Livonia is just a good, decent map. But if you're trying to play something normal and just have your standard experience, I recommend playing on Chernarus first. Get you a few months, weeks of playing, and yeah, just get the hang of it, because this is a big different game that console players have not come around on. Like, yes, we are expecting to receive Rust beta. We don't know when. There's been rumors apparently next month or whatnot. But hey, at the moment, so far, DayZ is still a good game to play in my standards. So for those new players joining up and wanting to play, it's like, hey, I got myself DayZ. Let's hang out and play. I would love to hang out with you and play, but I don't have time. So I recommend going to a few videos and searching up tips and tricks on how to survive better in DayZ. I could give you a best loot route to go. I start off in Electro, head up towards Electro checkpoints, and from there I run all the way up to Novi and Starry, and then from Starry I get to Northwest and then VMC. That's my loot run. That's where I go from going from no loot to military loot. But if you need an also extra hand, I also recommend the iSurvive app on your phone, or if you're on your laptop, search up iSurvive DayZ, and you'll get it on there on the website as well. DayZ iSurvive gives you a full HD map with all icons on where food is located, water is located, and yeah, like, I can also provide some tips and tricks within this video, but I'm still trying to like build some diagrams. But anyway, but yeah, it's good. Like, iSurvive does help. My suggestion, if you're going to use iSurvive DayZ and you want to transition from, instead of using the map to having knowledge, I recommend learning landmarks. And landmarks can be anything. You could be using a landmark on the map, or a building, or something. Don't use trees. If you use trees, then you're gonna get lost. I use landmarks for my point of view. So it's like, all right, I'm running along the coast. You come across a roundabout intersection with a tank on top of it. That's most likely guarantee you're in Cherno, not Electro. And I think Electro is the, no, Cherno's the one that has the building with the crashed plane. So if you see a skyscraper with a crashed plane, you're most likely in Cherno. But yeah, best to learn landmarks, learn your routes. But when you get better at the game, do not follow roads. Pick your own path of transport. Build yourself a car, drive somewhere else, because if you stay along the main road, you might come across that ghillie player or someone that wants to camp up in the mountains and snipe whoever's running around that lonely road. So if you want to be that lonely person getting sniped, I recommend not running on the road. I recommend running along the bushes in there. Always maintain your shoes, carry yourself some duct tape, because it does come in handy. Make sure you find a knife, because you can use that to cut up any animal that you find. Make sure you wear some gloves. And at the moment, my problem with the game, this is my problems. Sickness. I've had moments in games where I can't get rid of a sickness. I'm gonna have to Alt 11 my character and like start again, because my character cannot be cured. You can cure it, you just have to disinfect your entire whole clothing, items, and yourself. You might be thinking, wouldn't disinfecting kill you? No, it's just disinfecting your characters, just so you're clean, technically. But yeah, it's very interesting. So, I Survived DayZ, good app to use. And for those people who are using files to mod and whatnot, there is another website to use which actually gives you building data or building codes. I'll put that in the link in the description. But yeah, there's also other great streamers to go check out, like that want to. Let me just retry it again, guys. There's other great streamers out there in the business, on Twitch, even YouTube, playing DayZ, showing people how to have fun and just have a great experience. Guys, I'll leave them linked in the description down below. A few of my recommendations right now is Don Sibley Games. He streams on twitch.tv, Don Sibley Games. He has a good YouTube channel with some modding tutorials, so for those who are looking for some modding tutorials, go to him. He actually has some very good tutorials to show you on how to mod on console. He's mostly live, I think 3-4 times a week. I don't know. But he is live mostly on Twitch. Go jump over there, say hi, tell him where he came from or whatnot. Just, yeah, have fun. He's a good streamer. If you watch YouTube videos, you've most likely heard of Taupe Record or Nando, I think. Yeah. All those other YouTubers, you would have heard of them. They're all good. I will link Don's Twitch and YouTube in the description down below. Check him out. I've got a few friends that might be starting to get into content creating, so yeah, who knows, if you just want to get into content creating, let me know and I can give you a few tips. But yeah, overall, back on the subject of DayZ. Now, 1.08, another good topic will finish off the video. 1.08 is basically in the experimental branch on PC and on Xbox. So for those people who are on Xbox and on PC, actually PC players already know that they got an experimental server that's a better branch. But for those Xbox players who have no clue on what's going on, DayZ has recently announced the experimental branch for Xbox. Fortunately, that we can't, us PS4 players don't get it. But either way, they're fixing bugs that are on the Xbox experimental branch, so then hopefully whatever they fix there ports over to console on the PS4. And yeah, 1.08 is expected to have a few good features with the base building changes, a new weapon which is called the Sporter 22, which fires 3 type of mags of sizes. It only fires 22. You can fit the hunting scope and a bottle suppressor, but the bottle suppressor will last longer because you are only firing a 22 round. It is pretty interesting and decent to my eyes. Maybe, I don't know, it might be a challenging weapon to use in PvP. I wouldn't recommend it because it is a 22. But it's really quiet gun though. You also got a brand new POI coming on Chinaris up over near the northeast, somewhere around there near Tissi. I don't know what it's called, but it's a ski resort. It's a ski resort. I wish I would have had some cinematic clips for it, but guys, you can search up on YouTube and you'll find some perfect results on there. Guys, all I'm doing on this video is giving a brief overview on 2020 on DayZ in 1.07 and the upcoming features in 1.08. There have been a lot of changes to the experimental servers. And another thing I forgot to mention at the start, guys, DayZ, yes, it's a survival game, and you'll be thinking, okay, how do you survive? What, you just run around to survive? You can also base build yourself a car, Get yourself some code locks, build yourself a base. Base building is basically the key feature of DayZ, where you can build your own unique bases, either inside buildings or build yours in the middle of nowhere in the sticks. It's pretty very... I don't base build that much, but I do when I do. In the changes of 1.08 though, base building will be heavily dramatically changed a lot. So what that means is that instead of doing a damage interaction, you're now doing melee weapon firing and explosive damage. Now, we all know that explosives are going to be mainly used. When the experimental servers first went out, it was only 3 grenades, and that was pretty disgusting. But now in the recent changes, hooray for that, recent changes say that it now takes up to 7 grenades to destroy one wall. Only one wall. So if you airlock your base, guys, you should know what airlock is. You basically reinforce your first wall with a wall behind it. So to get through, if you airlock your base, you're going to have an easy time defending it. But for those people who want to attack, you really got to be prepared with all the grenades that you can have accessible. But yeah, public servers. 2020 right now, public servers. My point of view, because I only use keyboard mouse. Yes, guys, keyboard mouse is supported for DayZ. I think I made a video of that a while ago. Just search it up. DayZ public servers right now. At the moment, I'm running across a lot of loot hoarders and not be able to find loot. So if you're running around in public servers and you can't find loot, there is a high chance that someone on that server is either server hopping, taking loot, or 2, they haven't got a base somewhere storing every single piece of loot and not sharing it. That's my problem with DayZ at the moment. People loot hoarding. It ruins the fun. Even for the new players, where it's like, hey, you got yourself the game, you jump in, run around, it's like, oh my god, there's no food, there's no water. Oh, there's water taps. There's no weapons, no nothing. That's because someone's hoarding or swapping servers. So hopefully in 1.08, DayZ will do a server wipe. I've seen in one of their tweets. I don't think that's going to be the case. But if you're going to join on a server, I recommend jumping on community. But half the time on community servers, you'll find some servers being with their loot modified, changed, spawn location changed, anything. But yeah, it is overall 2020 right now. It's somewhat of a shitfest, to be honest. DayZ at the moment. It is a bit of a shitfest in the sticks randomly. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say on that. Overall, money's worth $75 for the game, AUD, Australian dollars. You can look it up in your own currency and whatever. $75, is it worth it? My opinion, yes it is. DayZ is a worth game. You just got to let the developers do what they need to do. They are new to console. We've got to give them the room. We've got to give them the space. They are doing a very good job on the game. But yes, there can be those game breaking, annoying glitches. But hey, that's what updates and time is for. But yeah. So yeah, overall, Livonia, good map, very green. Like, oh my god, if you jump in, it's very green. I think I've said so many times. I should have like a count. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been only like maybe a 20-minute video. It was just a quick overview on my opinion, discussing about what's happening with DayZ and whatnot. We've discussed the modding. It is in the game. We are just hoping in 1.08 there will be more files for us community console servers to be able to have more creative freedom. So guys, I will make a video talking about what files are new when 1.08 releases. The release date. Some people might be asking, when's the release date? Bohemia have said in Don Sibley Game stream that they are planning to hopefully have the update fully done by the end of this month. So don't get your hopes up. That's what they've said. But yeah, guys, this has been a DayZ experience. You interact with random players around the world. Very good. You might come across those toxic players. Hey, guess what? It's DayZ. You live and you die. Guys, let me know down below what type of stories you come across, and who knows, it could be featured in the next video. Guys, I'm Aussie Legend. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, check out the content creators in the description and all the links I've placed down for you to help you out. But yeah, guys, DayZ 2020, it is decent to play right now. It's just public servers is not really. So you guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and remember, stay a legend. That was easy. There'll be two of them. He's coming. So, in the building, right in front. That was them. I ran. Alright. That was easy.
I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know